All right. Welcome back to episode 2 of Lost and Lazy. I am one of the co-hosts, or one of the hosts, I guess. Co-host, host, whatever. Uh, I'm the host, okay. Josh, aka Tired Sandwich. And here are the other hosts.
I'm second host, Shawn, Waffle Man, whatever.
I'm
Third,
Bran. I'm here too. Sorry, Shawn.
nope, you're good.
She's
I was gonna
third.
say third host,
Yeah,
third
she's
chair.
third. Yeah, third
But you
chair.
cut me off. It's cool. We'll work on that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So today, um, we're gonna start. I don't know why I clapped again. That totally probably messed everything up. Um, Today we are gonna be talking about games that we wish we would have played, or in my case, would have beat and played in 2023. But before we get started on that list and talking about that and getting into all the jive, I don't know if that's the right word, um, about games. How's everybody doing? We'll start with Waffle. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? How's life? Happiness, pursuit of, destroying the world one thing at a time.
Everything's good. Sorry, kid was in the room.
Nice.
But been playing Power World, enjoying it. Um, Hunt like always, the
Yeah.
usual stuff. Actually, Afro and I have started characters on Borderlands 3
Oh,
with his
shit.
cousins and whatnot, so that was fun.
Very nice.
Also started playing Borderlands 3 with my 5-year-old because it's the only game that's cross-platform that we could both play.
Okay. How's he liking that?
He likes his pet.
Oh, he likes it.
Yeah.
Okay. He likes his pet. That's always a good one. So, you said you were playing Pokemon?
Hold on, he's back. Hold on.
Okay. No, he said he was playing Pal World, but everybody right now is all up in arms about Pal World being exactly like Pokemon, which I played a little bit of Pal World and I would disagree.
It's a 50-50. You have it's like 50% people are like no, 50% people are like oh it's Pokemon, and then there's I guess a few in the middle are like who gives a shit, just play the game, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them may or may not look like other Pokemon. To me, the one that looks like Electabuzz is literally Electabuzz and my neighbor Totoro
Yeah.
combined into to one thing. But just play the game. It's fun. If you like it, play it. If you don't, go play Pokemon. I don't care. It's a survival game.
Yeah, pretty much. It's I mean, I get the appeal of it. It's just not my thing. I don't really
Yeah.
understand the beginning reaction of how it's stealing from Pokemon when Pokemon also took assets from Dragon Quest from 1986. So, and millions of other creators have done certainly the same thing. But don't steal people's stuff. It's not good.
Yeah.
But the game does seem different enough that I'm no lawyer, but it seems like it'd be different enough that they are okay.
Yeah. From what they said, they've already gone through legal before even releasing the game. If Pokemon really wanted to do something, what I showed you that this game like what a year and a half ago when I first saw it,
Yeah.
and so a year and a half ago, Pokemon or Nintendo, whoever, most likely would have taken legal action before the game was released.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to wait
Yeah.
this long and now all of a sudden care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They're like, oh, 8 billion, oh, 10 billion. Okay, now we should be
Yeah.
paying attention to this game. They're selling too many.
Yeah. How's Hunt going?
Oh, the usual. Get some good kills, die a lot.
Yeah, kind of on and off with that one, I think.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm a pro, but it's fun.
Yeah. Well, and that's Waffle, aka Shawn, or Shawn, aka Waffle. What have you been playing, Brandi?
Same thing I was playing last week when we did the Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed Mirage, but now I'm a little bit further in both. so it's good.
She played all day yesterday on Assassin's Creed. Don't listen to her. She is knee deep in Assassin's Creed and Spider-Man. She played a tiny bit more.
Yeah, but I'm still playing Spider-Man, just
Yeah.
not as much as Assassin's Creed.
So how's Assassin's Creed going?
It's 10 out of 10. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
10 out of 10?
Nah, just kidding. It is really good. I don't know. It's like all the other Assassin's Creed. Well, most of them runs the same. But
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's older style Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not the open world like, or
no,
is it still
no,
open world?
No, it's the old school style.
Then you're linear.
It's more like twos. Like you have the kind of open world. There's an open area, but like your combat is very, very simple. It's L1 to well, we're playing on a PlayStation. It's L1 to parry,
dodge
R1 to hit, dodge is square.
Yeah.
But what's kind
But you don't need that many more buttons. For Assassin's Creed. I mean, you're assassinating people. You know.
Yeah, you're supposed to assassinate him from the rooftop.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing was she was playing yesterday, and she got in a fight, and she's like, "Why am I having to run up and get in a fight on the ground? I am an assassin."
Yeah, so there was part of the quest where it would not let you sneak, like that you had to do hand-to-hand combat. Which I get it, but I'm like, I'm better than this. You know? I'm an assassin.
Yeah, I assassinate everyone. Yeah. I don't need to be hand-to-hand combat because you're all dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like shocked a little bit that they didn't even give me the option to do the quest multiple ways. It was just, no, you have to do it this way. Sorry.
It's one of those games where you're fighting the boss and beating the hell out of him, but it's like the story has to be you die.
Yeah.
Like, wait, I was killing this guy. Why am I dead?
Yeah. No, it was very funny. It had me laughing real hard.
It was a hard fight.
I played it yesterday before she did, and she saw me do one of the assassinations that you have to do. I'm not gonna talk about what the name is or whatever, for spoiler purposes. But she was like, "I didn't do that. I want to play right now. Are you done? I want to play." And I'm like, okay.
Took turns.
Yeah. It took turns. I played a little bit today. Then she's been playing. Anything else?
No. That's all I've been doing.
You didn't do okay.
I didn't do
That's life.
Yeah.
What else?
What else did we do today?
You talk about the movie that we
Yes.
watched? Oh, we watched a movie.
We weren't talking about movies.
So interesting.
I don't remember the name of it.
Okay. Well, now we'll talk about, I guess I'm going to talk about what I've been up to. Well, you talk about movies that you watched too. Did you get around to watching Wonka?
Halfway until the kid was not interested.
Okay.
So, yeah, getting there.
Okay. So I this week watched Wonka, which was very good. I guess we'll talk about it next time after Waffles watched it at least. And I also watched today Orion and the Dark on Netflix.
Oh, I saw that. Was it good?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I was surprised. It was a cute movie.
Would my son like it?
Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Is your son scared of the dark?
No.
Okay, well,
maybe. I don't know.
Either way, probably. It was a cute movie about a boy who's scared of everything that meets the dark because the dark's tired of everybody hating him.
Oh, interesting.
And they go on an adventure, and it's a cute movie. It's a cute movie about getting over your fears, and it really was nice. I'd seen the trailer a while back, and it was on my movies that I wanted to watch this year. So if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. I know a lot of people don't have Netflix anymore because of their stuff that they don't let you share, which is whatever. But yeah, give it a watch if you do have it. Other than that, I have been playing Assassin's Creed, as I was saying earlier, same as Brand. And then also, I've been playing the crap out of Persona 3 since it came out like 2 days ago. I have I think over 9 or 10 hours right now, and I was playing it right before the podcast. And I played it all last night, and it is fantastic. I've never played Persona 3, so this is the first time for me. And I also have been still recording my Prince of Persia playthrough, which it was hilarious. The other day I was playing and recording. I was hanging out with Matt and Adam, and right when I got to a part where I was fighting these things in a dark dungeon that came out, they looked like dogs. All of a sudden, Matt was like, "Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?" And I was like, "No." But I didn't get it on recording because I was just recording the game myself. But it was pretty funny for me at the time. But yeah, I've been playing that. There's another movie that just came out on Amazon that I want to watch. Something about Guardian Tiger or something like that. I forget what the name of it is, but it looks like it's going to be interesting. And yeah, a lot more movies to come. Speaking of movies, Shawn, we
Nope.
need to talk about Night Swim. We did not
No,
talk about it
really,
last time.
we really.
Yes, we
But
do.
as much as we need to talk about it, we should probably wait for everyone because there was a
Okay,
lot of people
fine.
who watched it.
I mean, well, only Adam. Matt didn't
lot of
watch it.
people.
Okay, we'll wait
So
for
at least four of
we'll
us.
wait for Adam then. But we are going to talk about Night Swim. Maybe we'll do a separate thing, me, you, and Adam, for Night
Sounds
Swim.
good.
But yeah, we'll talk about that later, I guess.
Hid in a pool.
Yeah. So Matt and Adam unfortunately could not make it tonight. So before we start our 2023 thing of games we wished, I'm going to read out the games that they wish they could have played or beat in 2023. For Adam, it was Resident Evil 7, which I don't think it came out in 2023, but yeah, that's a game that he really wished
He
would
just
have.
wanted to beat it in 2020.
Yeah, he's really wanted to beat it in 2023. And then God of War Ragnarok, which I think came out in 2023. I don't really remember. And then for Matt, he wanted to beat Final Fantasy VII Remake in 2023, but did not. I think I bought it for him in 2023. So, not games that came out, but hey, we all play games the way we want to. So now we will head into our 2023 and start with Shawn.
So the first one I went with, even though we beat it the first day, it has progressively gotten more and more to it, and we have not revisited it, would be Son of the Forest.
Oh yeah, that was a good game. We didn't beat it the first day. We beat it
beat
in a day.
We beat it. No. It came out. I went to bed at like 3:00 in the morning, so we could beat it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
okay,
it was the first day. Literally the day it came out, we all ran it to the point of where it ended.
Yeah, I know. We need to run
now
it.
There's more. Well, we'll wait. It comes out
this year, I think.
Well, the 22nd. I think on its year anniversary, they're fully releasing 1.0. So.
Okay. Yeah,
that was my first one.
We'll definitely have to go back to that one because that one was a lot of fun. Even though there wasn't a whole lot in it, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. Yours, Brandi?
Oh, this one I wanted to play just because I heard so much about it, but not enough to determine what I really thought about it, was Atomic Heart. But I didn't know.
Well, guess what?
So I was like, I think it would be cool to at least play it.
Well, guess what?
A little bit.
You can play it on our TV on the Xbox Series X and get molested by a robot.
I don't know. It had like some people I talked to said it was good. Some people I talked to said it wasn't good. So I don't know. I don't know. It's cool to see.
I did a demo playthrough of it. I was not a fan. I did not like when the robot touched me in the wrong way.
It just took forever to get going.
Yeah.
Like everything at the very beginning took forever.
Yeah,
So that's most of the stuff that I saw.
Yeah.
So I didn't really
was the beginning
see much of the game. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like cool. This looks like Walking simulator. Cool.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to see what came after that, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I never got to.
I mean, I had friends that beat it, but I just could not get it. It reminded me too much of BioShock, and BioShock exists, so why do I need to play Atomic Heart?
No.
That was, yeah. All right.
That was it.
Yeah.
Very uneventful.
Okay.
My first one.
My first one is actually going to be Fire Emblem Engage. I did play a lot of this game. I put like 40 hours in, I think, but I did not beat it because there just came a point in the game that I got a little sad about. I kept doing the like getting people's what's it called? Where you get their relationship up. There's like ABC, and you try and get them all the way up so that your friendship goes up. But I found out that it doesn't even matter if you do it with that, if you do like the friendship thing with everybody, because it has nothing to do with the end game, which usually it does in other Fire Emblems. This one, it just doesn't matter. Just, you know, throws it kind of out the window. Eventually, I'll go back and beat it, maybe record it. I don't know. Seemed like a really fun game, but yeah, that's my one that I wish I would have beat that I did not get to. Now let's turn it around back to Waffle.
Second game, played little bit. All my friends have beaten it. I probably won't beat it unless I play with my friends because I don't like playing these types of games by myself. Would be Baldur's Gate 3. I've had a ton of fun playing it. Just I don't want to have to control other characters and would rather have 4 people playing all at once.
Yeah,
and I'll miss some of the story, but I'd rather just have fun throwing fireballs.
Yep. Basically, what Shawn's saying is he doesn't read, so he doesn't care about the story.
That's right.
But yeah, no.
They need to talk to me, and that's that.
Who
Yeah.
needs to read a book when you have a fireball you can cast?
Yeah.
No, I agree. And we will eventually get through that. It's just everybody's always on weird times.
Yeah.
You know? It's a good game though. I had a lot of fun. I beat it twice. You haven't beaten it yet.
I've beaten it, but I've played a lot of it multiple times.
Yeah.
But I have my own, a couple of my own, and then I've played with some of you guys.
Yeah.
Some other friends. But I prefer to play like just me. Like I want to take care of everything, all the characters and stuff.
Yeah, we will have to what's it called? Make sure you get through that this year, Shawn. We'll have to just do it.
Yeah.
You know, like Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. But yeah, no, that's a good game. All right.
Another game, sorry I had to yawn, that I wish I would have played last year is The Last of Us. Because again, I saw some really cool stuff from that, and then I wanted to do it myself. But I didn't get to. Maybe this year. Maybe this year I'll get it and I'll play through it.
Also a good game.
Yeah. Really good game. Did you play that?
I beat both Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us 1 and Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
But back on the PS4.
Most of these games I watched you play.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually beat that one during the pandemic, which was a interesting way of playing it because it starts with a pandemic. So it's kind of funny at the time.
You were just seeing your future in the game.
You were practicing.
I mean, from what? Yeah, maybe. Who knows if mushrooms will take over the world? Yeah, no, it's a good game though. you'll enjoy it. I think I have the remastered on my computer that actually Bram bought for me. So, and I think the PS5, the remaster is on my whatever tier of PlayStation I have. So, you probably actually play that on the PlayStation 5.
Probably could.
Yeah. So, but yeah, my next one would be Super Mario RPG, which came out towards the end of the year. I have it on my Switch. It's sitting in there. I got it during Christmas, and I just have not played it. I definitely am going to record it because that JRPG is one of my favorites from when I was a kid, even though I never beat it because of a power outage. Um, but yeah, it's a good game. Definitely buy it because I hear great things from the people I know who have beaten it, and I know I am not the only one who definitely wants to play it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I definitely want to.
Yeah, me and Shawn have been talking for years about when are they going to bring Super Mario RPG to the Switch, and they finally have, and I am forever grateful, Nintendo. So, yeah. Back to you, Shawn.
Next one I did was one that you kept talking about that we'd play together, which was that Lords of Fallen.
Yeah.
So, you kept talking about it. So I was like, cool, we're going to play this game. And then, you're too cool to play games with me. So
That is not true.
Yeah, I think that one is on my wish list too, because I never played.
Yeah.
Too.
No, I
Honestly.
still want to play it. Like, a lot of people said it's bad, but like Adam played it all the way through, and our buddy Waz played it all the way through, and our buddy Donnie, and they played it together, and they said it was really good. But I just never bought it, and I should have. And it's not that I don't want to play games with you. I just tend to overwhelm.
Mhm.
I just tend to overwhelm myself with how many games I play at once when I'm recording stuff, which I'm trying to break this year. I'm trying not to record too much stuff and know
Everything.
yeah, and know that like I can only play and record so much. So I have to pick and choose what I really want to record, which is why I'm
Yeah.
playing Persona 3 off recording, but I'm recording Prince of Persia because I'm kind of trying to just stick to, games that aren't 100+ hours long.
Yeah.
I
I just feel like games like that are all going to be compared to Dark Souls and Elden Ring.
always.
And if they aren't to be the standards of Elden Ring and Dark Souls, oh, this game's not good. And I feel like it's not a good standard to look at like that. Like, yes, it might be a Soul-like game, but play the game and to have fun, not to compare it to something else.
Yeah. Most of the stuff I've heard that is from people who played it and they didn't like the combat because of the way that you lock on the targets is a lot of what they said. But again, I've never played it. It looks super cool. But those games are always going to be hard, so people are always going to complain about them. People complain about Dark Souls, Sekiro, all those games, and even like Liza P. People complain about that. It was a little bit easier, but All right.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, my next game. Oh, see, all of mine are just like random because I play the same type of game all the time. But I wanted to play Payday 3 just to shoot stuff and see what the new missions, see what it looks like, see what new inventory stuff they made. But I never got to. But I feel like Payday 3 would be cool eventually.
Yeah. You played a lot of Payday 2, right?
1 and 2. I played a lot of.
Yeah.
But I also heard that it's not really that different from the second one because there's only so many ways to shoot somebody, So
yeah. There's only so many ways to steal something and
yeah.
And
so
yeah, but that's every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I think the graphics probably look way better than the second one, and there's new heists and whatever. So that would be cool.
Well, we will have to get around to that because I know me and Waffle have it because of Game
It's on
Pass,
Game Pass. Yep.
Mhm.
but and I think Hunyan got it, but I'm not very sure. Um, yeah, that's a good one.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, my next one would be Remnant 2, which is another one that me and Waffle were supposed to beat, and I just never got around to it. He beat it and said it was really good, but I think he said fuck the last boss.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah. So that is one of my goals this year is to get around to finishing that game with him. Probably not recording it, but at least finishing it.
Yep.
Um, yeah, it seemed like an awesome game. What we played of it, I loved Remnant One. Uh, the the guns and stuff are really cool. I love the combat. The enemies are nice. We did get lost a little in one of the dungeons we were in, but it ended up being cool. So hopefully I'll be able to beat that one this year, at some point, as long as not a bunch of stuff comes out. Which it looks kind of like a slower year, so we'll see what happens. Back to you, Waffle.
This will be my last one, and then that's all I got. It'd be Starfield.
Oh.
I just,
Yeah.
I want to play it because it does look good. My dad still plays it probably, but my fear is the fact that it takes so long to get going, and I don't
It does.
tend to play a whole lot of video games, so it would take me probably the rest of this year to even get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I never started it. Like I want to play it, but
I
I
started
don't know
it.
if I have the
It is slow
time.
to the action. It is like there's a tiny bit at the beginning, and you're like, "Oh, is this what it's gonna be about?" And then
No.
no, not till later. And I was like, "Oh, man,
I,
it's pretty slow."
I started it about 3 different times, and I could not get past a certain part. Not because the game's bad, and I don't think that the game is bad. I think the game is probably mediocre, and that's why so many people talk crap on it because of how long it was in production. But as we know, that game company always ends up making their games better towards the end than at the beginning. So I assume that Starfield will probably end up being a cult classic at some point.
Yeah.
Probably.
But it's definitely a game you could try. I mean, it's on Game Pass. You can play it at any time. So
Yeah.
maybe if you're like bored at home or whatever, you could play it.
Yeah. Instead of playing Power World, try that one out.
Yeah, good luck on that one. Good luck on that one. I think you like that game too much to not play it.
Probably.
Probably. All right. Another game. Well, this is like an expansion, a DLC that I never got to play, was the Phantom Liberty expansion for Cyberpunk 2077. I did restart the game, and I got the mission to start the expansion, and then I saved, and I had to get off, and I just never reloaded it. So, I'll have to. But it looked really, really good, and I don't know if I want them to continue, not like continue updating it, but maybe, I don't know, do something else. Because I don't know if they're going to make a second one. But I
How
feel
about CD
like,
Project Red or like?
Yeah.
so, I don't know. I kind of want them to do more with it, but they might not.
They
But we'll see.
they might, but I did hear that they're gonna start working on The Witcher, the next part of The Witcher.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And they're doing the Witcher 1 remake, which is still coming. I don't know if CD Projekt Red is the one doing it or if they hired an outside company to remake it, but I know that there's a company working on that right now.
Well, that's a fair trade. If they can't do any more to Cyberpunk, I'll take whatever.
Do more to
they're working
Witcher.
with. Yeah,
Yeah,
make more Witcher.
yeah. We'll see what that ends up being because I hear that Geralt's not going to be in the new one. It's going to be a new character.
He doesn't need to be. The third
Garlina.
one had an
They're going with the
incredible.
girl.
Maybe.
The third one had an incredible
I mean,
ending.
the third one had
DLCs
Ciri.
The
Yeah.
the endings for Geralt and the DLCs that you could choose were incredible.
Just another game I know I'll eventually have to go back and play all the way through.
Yeah.
Never played.
You played The Witcher?
Never.
Dang. You need to. I'm a big fan.
She's gonna make you play now. Yeah.
So maybe one day. I also never beat Cyberpunk either. So when I go back and do the expansion, I need to go back and actually beat the game.
Yeah, I think you said that the games that you named last week were going to be games that you were going to try to beat this year.
Yeah, I really don't beat games.
No.
Very rarely do I actually... I always watch the endings. Like, I know how they end. And then I get to a certain point, and I'm like, I'm good. I already saw it. Let me mess around in the city or something for a while.
Yeah, or she just watches me and end the game. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Cyberpunk. Never got around to it.
It was
another one of those.
I don't know if it was luck, but like when I first got it, I never had any bugs.
Any of the problems?
None of them. Not a single bug. Brand never had bugs. Like nothing.
Wasn't that mainly for like Xbox, PlayStation though? Is where they were having a lot of their issues?
Maybe. I mean, I am in agreement that, or not agreement. I am in the thought process that that Cyberpunk should never came out on anything but Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 and PC.
That's right. It came out on old gen stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it should have been on old gen because that's exactly what happens when you try to make a game that definitely is not for old gen. And you try and make it for it. You know, look at what happened with Baldur's Gate 3. Xbox Series S can't play it because I don't know why. Maybe it doesn't have the room in it or whatever. But like, there's a reason, you know, why some of the older consoles or consoles that are smaller can't play it because these games are, you know, hundreds of gigabytes just to play. You know,
so good.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know how Hogwarts is playing on the Switch.
I will find out and let you know because I actually know someone. Yeah, I actually know someone who's actually playing it on.
I saw that and I was just
now.
I was like, man, that doesn't sound like it'd be very good.
It does not. From what I've seen on the on YouTube and stuff, it looks like they down the graphics a lot. Like maybe it looks good when
they have to.
Yeah, maybe it looks good when it's in when it's docked.
But
I can't imagine it looks good on the Switch.
I had problems with the graphics on my computer. My computer's a little old, but still, put all that on the Switch.
I mean, if you look at the last Pokemon that came out,
Skyrim didn't look that bad though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Skyrim.
But I guess I played Skyrim on console, so I guess if I played it on PC, it'd be a different story.
Yeah. I don't know. I just know that like the last Pokemon game that came out had so many bad glitches in it that people complained. So I can only imagine a game that runs a lot harder than Pokemon, because Pokemon, let's face it, it's not like
it's
super,
not that.
You know.
Well, they'll make a new Switch or something.
They're supposed to this year at some point. Supposedly, that's what people are saying. But apparently, from what people are hearing, it's not going to be that much different than the Switch. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
It'll be just like the other new Switch, and it was just the OLED.
Yeah, we have OLEDs.
I actually have Skyrim for the Switch, so I may have to put it in there one day just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, she may have to check it out and see if it's good.
And then the question is, does it run well with the mods?
I don't think it has mods on.
I don't think you can mod
Nintendo.
on the Switch.
Yeah, I don't think they do mods. Nintendo doesn't usually let third parties do stuff on their consoles. Um, whose turn was it?
Yours.
Oh, it's mine. Okay.
Yeah, we got on a little tangent there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Got a little tangent of games not working on old consoles.
Yeah. My my second to last one is Final Fantasy 16. I own this game. It is literally sitting on my desk, but because I went and played Spider-Man first, and then I promised Bran I would play Assassin's Creed after, I did not play it yet, and then I have Final Fantasy Remake coming out, Rebirth, so I want to replay Remake. So at some point this year, I'm gonna get around to playing Final Fantasy 16. It's dark. I hear it's like Game of Thrones, um, which I loved Game of Thrones the book, so I'm hoping it's more like that than the show. Um, and the show was really just a bunch of penises and tits and booty, which is great, but you know, I'd rather have a better story. But yeah, it looks really cool. I can't wait to actually put it in the PlayStation 5 and play it, because that game I feel like would have been in my top 5 last year for game of the year if I would have played it.
Okay, Mirage will be over soon for you. You just gotta wipe out the whole city, and then you're done.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It's basically.
Just wipe out the whole city and you're done. Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about
Just a quick 90 hours, you know?
Yeah, just a quick
See.
just a quick 90 hours. That's all it's gonna take.
And then you'll be right on Final Fantasy.
It worked. Light work.
Yeah.
For pro gamers like ourselves.
Light work. I've only gotten so much gaming right now because I'm on vacation. After vacation, I'm sure I'm gonna be like, I gotta get all this different stuff done.
I'm only playing a lot because I'm too tired to do anything else.
Yeah.
And so I'm just laying in bed playing on the TV.
And Shawn's just been playing the same 2 games. Just kidding.
That's my life.
Yep. Actually, it's 3 now since you're playing Borderlands.
Oh yeah, Borderlands got thrown in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a change.
You guys just completely left out games you're playing. That's cool.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I said what games I'm playing.
Like at the beginning?
Yeah, you both forgot that you've been playing nothing but Lethal Company with everybody.
Oh, we've been playing way more than Lethal Company. I didn't bring that up because we talked about it last week.
Played Lethal Company since last Sunday. So technically,
because she didn't talk about Spider-Man.
So technically, in the last week,
No, she didn't.
Monday to Sunday, I haven't played Lethal Company.
She didn't play this week because we played with mods, and she didn't want the mods at first, but then she saw them and was like, "Okay, you can download the mods on my computer so that I can play."
I have to download more mods.
You don't have to. That's just for
good.
Fridays. But Carolina and
So
Hunyan,
the only time I play it.
yeah, no, I mean Carolina and Hunyan have been wanting to play more, so maybe we'll get on. Like, personally, I like the mods, but I like the original game more. I like the different planets that it brings, and you get to have like a shotgun and stuff like that. But it kind of takes away from the like fear of like, oh crap, I can't kill this thing with a shovel.
You can. You just gotta hit it enough.
Yeah, so.
You can kill the things?
Yeah, you can.
Trauma.
Yeah, you can kill them with like
trauma takes time, right?
Yeah, some of the bigger ones you have to like use the zap gun and then hit them with the shovel, but some of the smaller ones, as long as you hit them a couple times, you can kill them.
They should let me light stuff on fire.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I would light stuff on fire.
Yeah, but like with the mods and stuff, it was cool. But like we have, you can get cats in it, and we found out very early on that with the cats that you find in the dungeons or whatever, if you bring them to your ship, it calls more of those dog things, the blind dogs, to your ship. So
because they meow?
Yeah, because they meow.
Crazy. Dogs don't like cats meowing?
Yeah, so. Well, I don't know. Your cat seems to like your dog fine.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Dog's kind of a jerk.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
She's jealous. Jealous bitch.
Yeah. What's your last one?
My last one. Oh. Well, I wish I would have been able to play it last year, even though I'm gonna play it this year, but it's Spider-Man 2. So I'm working on the series. But it's a lot cooler than the first Spider-Man I'm playing right now. So I wish, you know, I just played it last year. I don't know.
You know, you know.
I think
They
she's
get
waiting for me
You get it.
to say my 2 cents in the middle there, and I was just
No,
sitting there looking at her.
my brain went blank because it said all the words to get
Yeah.
the point
Yeah,
out,
you know.
and it was like nothing else. No, it looks really really cool. I'm kind of jealous that you've already beaten the game and I haven't even started it yet. So I was like, oh, I really wish I would have gotten to play it already instead of um waiting until
You know.
probably January of next year to, to play it because it's gonna take me that long to get there.
Yeah, I have beaten 4 games this year, and none of them are from 2024. They're all from 2023. So, yeah, that's it's a curse and a pleasure at the same time.
And last
More
year,
games than I'll beat the entire year.
yeah, same. And last year was a good year for Spider-Man because of I forget the last Spider-Man movie that came out.
Yeah.
So I was in a Spider-Man mood most of
Across
the
the
year.
Spideyverse? Or was that the
Yeah,
first one?
it was a Beyond. No, that's the new one. I forget which one, but yeah, it's the second Miles Morales movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in a Spider-Man mood last year.
Yeah.
So you played one game.
Yeah.
She played part of one game.
Oh, part of one game.
What?
My bad.
Part of one game.
Or no, she played that this year. I barely got the PS5
Yeah,
in
at Christmas.
like Christmas.
Yeah.
So maybe like 4 days in 2023 she played Spider-Man, if that.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I got the rest of the
I
year.
forgot about this.
It's only February.
What?
For the King 2.
Oh, yeah. That one, I've never cared about beating For the King because it's just a game I like going into and playing with everybody.
I only care about unlocking items from the
All
lore
the classes.
store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlocking the classes and different characters and weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then if you play the first part of it enough, you can just breeze through it with all the new weapons.
That game's hard though, because we got to the third part, and like me, Hunyan, and Bran cannot get past it. We keep getting.
We did eventually.
No, we got past the second part, which was hard too, but we're stuck on a third part.
Yeah, we are.
Um,
We're very strategic sometimes.
yeah, totally strategist here, you know?
I mean, I'm a good strategist. I was playing Assassin's Creed, and I knew they should have let me sneak and assassinate instead of going hand to hand. That's pretty strategic. That's a big advantage for me.
And as I've learned playing Assassin's Creed, is I do the same exact thing still. I strategically walk through the front door and get in a fight with everybody.
Yeah, for fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, on to my last one, which is, and there goes another tangent that we just got on. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I loved Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's weird to me that the name of the game series is Star Wars Jedi ... Fallen Order or Survivor. But this is a continuation of Cal Kestis through his journey. I don't know what he's looking for in this one. He found in the last one what he wanted. But him going from basically being a Padawan to Jedi Master, I'm guessing, in this one. It looks like a good game. My friend at work, Kevin, actually beat it. He said it was a lot of fun. So eventually I will get around to playing that game. I would like to record those ones. So at some point this year, if it's slow, I plan to do that, and I plan to go back to a couple other ones, but we'll see if that ends up happening or not. Um, but yeah, those are the games that we all wish we would have played / beat in 2023. I have some honorable mentions, of course.
Hit it.
All right, honorable mention number 1, Season, A Letter to the Future. You can look forward to seeing that sometime this year. Octopath Traveler 2, probably not going to happen this year, but it's a good game. You should go out and play it. Jasant, definitely going to see it this year. Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'm playing it right now. Alan Wake 2, probably going to see it this year. Hi-Fi Rush, probably going to see it this year. So those are my honorable mentions of games that I wish I would have played / beat in 2023, which is now moving over to 2024.
Nice.
I got one more for us.
Okay, what's the one more?
I beat it, but we didn't
What is
go
it?
back and finish our playthrough of Redfall.
That's true. I do want to beat Redfall with you.
I'm sure we'll get shit because we played Redfall and I actually enjoyed it, but that's okay.
Who cares?
That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
to get trashed on.
Yeah, who cares? If you don't like Redfall, that's fine. I may not like Redfall
don't go
at
play
the
it.
end, but I'll have a blast playing it with Shawn. So eventually, maybe we can get Adam to join in on that one, or Matt, since it's on Game Pass. I don't know if Adam has Game Pass, but I know Matt does. So
Yeah.
we will get back to you guys on that one in one of our podcasts. But yeah, that's the games. That's the games. And we wish that Adam and Matt could have been here. You guys can always find Adam on the TikToks at Adam Bomsky. He also is streaming on Twitch at times. So you guys can find him there. Usually Friday at 8 Eastern, I think. I think. But yeah. Anything else, everybody? Anything else anybody want to say?
I wish they would have made
I know.
an Outriders 2 last year. I would have played that.
Okay.
But I don't think they're ever going to make it.
They made a DLC for a continuation on Outriders.
It's like 2 years ago now.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's Outriders?
Oh,
Why am
don't
I
you
not-
remember
why
that
am I-
game that we
You know
all played?
exactly what it is. You played it with us.
Wannabe Destiny.
Yeah, Wannabe Destiny.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah, they
one.
made that DLC.
Yeah.
World Breaker or whatever the hell that was called.
Yeah, when was that? Was that last year? Like 2 years ago?
World
No,
Slayer.
that was like, that was a long time ago.
The DLC came out in 2022.
2022. Yeah,
so
they
we
have done
probably
nothing
played
with
it
that
in
game.
2021.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think they're going to do anything with that game. But, yeah.
It was cool. In-game was trash. It was just a time trial thing. It was stupid.
Yeah, I remember you playing it a lot. You didn't really like the end game stuff.
Yeah, once I got to in-game, I was like, okay, so I'm just supposed to run these 5 missions and beat the time.
Those were cool. Those were cool missions, though.
Yeah, for once or twice, and then...
Yeah, not to repeat 10 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what were you
I
going to
got-
say?
So, I know we talked about the day before last...
Yeah.
Did you see the new stuff that they did? Fnatic, is that what the company is?
No, I did not see that they did new stuff. I know that they changed their name and were trying to make another game.
So, I don't know who it is, but I saw someone talking about it. They posted on like Twitter that their game only did bad because of streamers and YouTubers trashing on it.
Yeah.
And the game was actually really good, except for the fact that people trashed on it.
Yeah.
And we gave full refunds. You should be happy about that. Even with people who didn't want the refunds, we still did it to everyone.
Yeah. No. I did hear
just
about
make
that.
A good game.
Well, they
Not
couldn't.
to trash on
It could have been a good game.
It doesn't even.
It still could have been a good game, but it's not what you told everyone it was going to be.
Exactly.
You told everyone it was going to be an open world survival game, and it turned out to be a extraction looter shooter.
Exactly, and That's the issue. It's not like the game. Yes, it could have been good, and if they would have came out and said, "Hey, it's the what's it called? No, not Star Citizen. What's that other one that came out? The guy got in big trouble because he said that
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. There you go. Wasn't even a Star thing. I don't know what I was thinking. No Man's
It's
Sky
space.
did a similar thing, but No Man's Sky at least went back and fixed their shit. And so now that game is well liked and well loved by its community, and their next game people are waiting for it in anticipation because of what they did. This game, the people they came out, they blame the players, and then
Yeah.
they just drop the game. It's gone. Like you can't buy it, nothing. It's gone completely, and that you know that's bullshit. Like if you couldn't do the game, then say that you can't do the game and you need more time to figure out what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah, don't just drop the entire thing and make it a looter shooter.
Yeah, because then it just seems
Yeah,
like you're trying to hop on the bandwagon of looter shooters, right? Or not looter shooters. Yeah, looter shooters,
Extraction.
like extraction shooters. There you go. I don't play a lot of them, but that's what it seems like. Like you're just trying to hop on the Marauders, Tarkov, Hunt. Like you're trying to hop on that, and that's not cool. Like that you said it was something different, and then you made it like those. That's
Yeah, all the way up to the day before the game was released, it was on there as a survival game, and the day it came out, I was like, "Hey, we changed it all. It's this now." It's
yeah,
like, no, too little,
Yeah,
too
that was
late.
pretty shitty.
yeah, yeah. No, it's
Yeah, I just know we talked about it last week, and I thought it was funny that they tried to take like high ground, like, "Oh, we refunded everyone," and "Oh, we also like we this game was good except for YouTubers and streamers were trashing on it, and that's the only reason everyone hates it." No, it's what you guys did.
yeah. No, it's a bad game. It was a bad game before they took it off everything. So I mean, I didn't I didn't play it. I watched other people play it, but it's a bad game. Like that's just you know. Um yeah. Well, other news other than that, unfortunate news. Uh Carl Weathers died 2 days ago at 76. He was in The Mandalorian, Predator, Star Wars, the Rocky movies. Uh you know who that is, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Afro were talking about it the other day.
Okay. We got some other news. We got some new trailers coming up for Death Stranding 2. That the trailer for that came out. It's pretty cool. Me and Matt watched it. By the new game by BioShock's creator Judas got a trailer that dropped, and then there's another game that looks a lot like Near Automata, whatever you want to call it, called Stellar Blade. That looks like it's going to be interesting. But really, the Death Stranding the Death Stranding 2 trailer stood out because there's a scene in it where you get to watch this guy fight with a guitar versus like samurai robots, and it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, that's all the news I got today. I didn't really have a whole lot. Carl Weathers thing was probably the biggest, sad part of it. I hope his family's okay. Um, but yeah, we did it. Another week of this podcast, and we haven't ran away yet.
Some have.
They just couldn't. They just couldn't make it. They couldn't make it. This is a leisure podcast, so it's okay. Some weeks
No, they couldn't handle how cool we are.
they couldn't handle how cool we are.
They
Okay.
couldn't handle.
Yeah, I told Adam. I sent him a text, and I said, "I'm not mad."
You're just not cool enough, bro.
No, I said, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed." And he
Oof,
sent me a
ouch.
crying face. I'm like, I'm just messing, man. But yeah, so they'll be back hopefully next. Well, I don't know if Matt will be back next week. We're trying to get him, but he's been busy. And then Adam should be back next week, and I will be here regardless, even if it's just me that shows up. I will still be doing this.
I'll
So,
probably be here.
Yeah, I would.
We'll
hope
see
so.
how it goes.
I would hope so.
We'll see.
Waffle will be here. Don't listen to him. Unless he's sick, he'll be here.
Yeah, maybe.
He'll be here. I'll make him. But yeah, thank you all for watching. You can find me on Twitter at Tired Sandwich or on my YouTube at Tired Sandwich. Send me a message or whatever. Give us a follow. And yeah,
You can't find me.
yeah. Can't find Bran. And you can't find Waffle. So if you want to send them a message, just send it to my Twitter.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I don't have a Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
You have a
You
Twitter?
me?
I don't
Yeah.
have anything.
No, not Shawn. You.
Yeah, I have a Twitter.
Oh, that's wild. That's from way back in the
I
day.
post my stuff on there all the time for my YouTube.
That's from way
Whatever.
back in the day.
Beyond the point. But yeah, send us a message. Let us know if you like the podcast. Give us a follow. You can watch this. It's going to be on Spotify. We're trying to get it put on Apple, but I got to figure out how to do that. We're on a couple different things, and I'm going to put it up on the YouTube. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until next week, we hope you have a good night. Bear hug from me.
Bye.
And
Have a good week.
Like, share, subscribe, and fuck off.
Yeah.
good night.